All right, we're recording. What's up? My special guest is my assistant basketball coach, that guy behind me in the huddle, probably 15 years ago.
15, yeah.
Mason Sobiask, and my co-host's favorite, probably basketball player coach.
Probably ever.
Yeah, Debbie thinks you're awesome. All right, so Mason, how's everything going, huh?
Good, right? We just got to win, so I'm feeling good.
I know. The team is hot. That's 2 wins in a row. You know, everybody at my work knows about, they call me coach at work.
Right.
And so now they get a little background on, what's going on. And
there we go.
Got a nice article in the paper today.
We did get a nice Ben's ugly mug right on the front page, yeah.
Yep. And talked a little bit about our youth. Our JV team is 9-1.
The future is bright.
The future is definitely bright. Future is definitely bright. So Mason, just tell people a little bit about you. So you played for me. You're a Johnsburg grad.
I am a Johnsburg born and bred Johnsburg grad. I went to Benedictine University and was lucky enough to play basketball there. So I think that's probably why Coach brought me back, my expertise.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you make me look better.
That's true. Me, the rest of the assistant coaches, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Last night we had the white and black. We're always color coordinated, and I think we're better that way.
Way better. We all got to get the right stuff, all the same stuff, though. We're kind of
Yeah. And you're familiar with my co-host, remember? You know Debbie.
Oh, I remember Debbie, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys talked on it. We talked on the bus. I think we did
I think I got a guest shot. I got a guest pick.
Yeah.
And I was probably wrong, but that's fine.
That's all right. All right, so I am going to share my screen, and we're going to start with our trivia question. But if you know the answer, Mason, do not answer it.
Gotcha. I probably won't, but let's see.
What NFL quarterback has thrown the most touchdown passes thrown in a Christmas Day game? I will give a clue. It has to do with the Bears. The Bears were involved in this game.
Sorry, hold on. Mike, give me 1 minute.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's the trivia question. The Bears were involved in this game. So, what NFL quarterback has thrown the most touchdown passes? That's first. All right. So then, Are you okay? You're not in trouble, are you?
I'm good. No, I'm good.
All right. I'm going to go to my hot list because Debbie's not here. She usually does a hot list. So I thought, man, this is my opportunity to do a hot list.
Yeah.
All right. So you may agree, you may not agree.
Let's do it.
Here we go. My hot list is hottest girls in Christmas movies.
This should be good.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season.
Number 4 and 5, Bad Moms Christmas. You can put them in either order, but Mila Kunis is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
But Kristen Bell's an all-time favorite, too. So you got both of them in the same movie. We're going 4 and 5.
True.
You like that? Good pick?
I like it. I agree so far. That's a good start.
All right, good. Number 3, Elizabeth Banks in Fred Claus.
Wow, you're going deep into the bag here.
Yeah, but I like Elizabeth Banks. She's one of my favorites.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, can't go wrong. She looks like one of Santa's helpers there.
Right.
So we're to number 2, right?
Yep.
Zoe Deschanel. An Elf.
I saw it coming. That's who I thought was going to be on there at least one time, but.
Really?
It's a good spot, yeah.
Yeah. And me being Buddy the Elf at times, playing that part, I mean, that's my girl.
True.
Yeah. Can't beat Zoe. Now, I'm going to shock the world with my number 1 pick. You want to guess?
The first movie that came to my head when you said it was Christmas Vacation, but I was like, I don't think there's gonna be somebody in there. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That was
thought
what that
about.
was the movie that came to my head, but let's see. I don't know.
I actually thought about her, but I'm going old school. Donna Reed. It's a Wonderful Life.
Wow,
She was a good-looking girl.
I did not see that coming, but I get it.
I know you didn't see it coming, but was pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
yeah,
all-time favorite. When we were in college, A Wonderful Life, and we were all big Donna Reed fans. So yeah,
fun.
that's my hot list.
I like it.
Huh?
I like it.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
I beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so hey, let's get into your expertise. This is
my
the reason I
expertise.
brought you on. We're going picks, football picks, and we're gonna help the people of our Jessup pool make some picks.
Let's do it.
All right, so first game we got Saturday game. Oh no, tonight. What am
Yeah, I
I
was gonna say
thinking?
Thursday night.
Thursday. Thursday,
Yep, tonight.
tonight's game. Chargers at the Raiders. Chargers are struggling, but the Raiders blow.
I will bring up one thing is that Justin Herbert's out for the year.
What happened? He broke his finger or something, didn't he?
Broke his finger. So they have some schlum playing quarterback tonight.
Yeah.
What I will say is that this is in Vegas and that crowd is pretty wild. So
Yeah.
my heart leans towards the Raiders in this.
Okay.
But
I can go with that too. I think I'm gonna go Vegas, but it'll be relatively low points because it's
right,
confidence pool.
right. Yeah, I
They're
would go Raiders.
3-point favorites, so I mean O'Connell's got a little bit more experience probably than whatever they're gonna bring in for the
Probably.
Chargers.
Raiders got a
All
good
right,
defense.
moving on. We got a couple of Saturday games.
We do. I don't that's weird, but I like it.
Yeah. We actually have 3 Saturday games.
We do. Yeah. 12, 3:30, 7:15. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
All right.
Minnesota at Cincinnati. I'm going Cincinnati here.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. I like Joe Burrow too. Or I just like this Bengals in general, but
Browning's playing well.
yeah. He reminds me of Heineke.
Yeah.
Just gritty.
Yeah. Little spark. I mean, they're not doing
Right.
anything extravagant. They're keeping it
No,
simple.
definitely not.
But the Vikings and I think Jefferson's out again probably.
Probably he's and you're not gonna be out for 6 weeks or 7 weeks and come back the same. So it doesn't matter.
No. No. All right, so then we go Pittsburgh at the Colts. Steelers at Colts.
This
Both
might
teams
be
fighting for playoff spot.
I'm looking at the schedule here. This might be the closest. Yeah, this might be the closest game to pick, to be
Yeah.
honest with
They're both fighting for a spot. I think they're both in right now. Possibly. But you know what? I'm telling you that Steelers just find a way, I think. But they got Mitch at quarterback. Screw it. I'm going Colts.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the Colts. I do like the Steelers a lot. They have a good coach, and they'll probably just find a way anyway because their defense is playing all right, I guess. But
He's
yeah, I'll go with the Colts.
arguably the
Minshew is
best
way better
coach.
than people think he is.
He's arguably the best coach in the NFL.
Mike Tomlin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He works with garbage and he's never been under 500.
Never had a losing season. Yeah.
I think the Colts eke this out.
I think so too.
All right. Denver at Detroit. Can't be hotter than Denver.
This is a close. I didn't really look at this one because it was right below the other game I was looking at, but might be the closest game of the week too because the Lions not looking good. Because if the Bears are putting 30 on you, then anybody can.
The only thing is they're at home.
Fair. And it's prime time. So
Yeah, and but Denver's hot.
Denver is hot. And that's a team, talk about a team who's fighting for playoffs.
I might lean Denver. Might be my 1-point game.
You
Detroit's
get to take points?
it's confidence pool, so you get to rate the
Okay.
game 16-1.
Oh, then yeah. Yeah, I don't hate the Denver pick. I probably would lean towards the Lions just off of principle, but I like the Broncos. Can't go wrong with them.
Okay, me too.
They're
All
hot.
right, moving on. Atlanta at Carolina. Carolina's the 3-point favorite. God, it's just a dumpster fire.
I think the Panthers are like the worst football team we've seen in the last like half a decade. So
Are they regretting that trade?
I think they're regretting taking Bryce Young.
Yes, and
Because
giving up.
CJ Stroud is making them look dumb right now.
Yeah, and giving up the number one pick this year, which has
Right.
a couple
Killed
guys that could help them.
Right. I'm never gonna take the Panthers. So
Right. I'm going Atlanta. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Our beloved at Cleveland and Joe Flacco.
Bear down. This is a Bears beatdown. This is a classic march into Cleveland and kill them, in my eyes.
I disagree. Cleveland's got a good defense.
Let me tell you this. Does this change your mind? Cleveland's right and left tackle starting are not in the game. They're both hurt. And we have Montez Sweat, and we just lost Yannick Ngakoue to a broken hand. But no starting tackles on Sunday for Joe Flacco. He's a statue. We might get 10 sacks.
But we may not score.
Maybe, maybe not. But
I'm definitely taking the under.
I trust Justin to get it done more than I trust Joe Flacco without an offensive line. That's where I'm at.
All right, touche. You know what? I'm like in 6th place in the pool. I need to take chances. I'll take a chance there. I'll put one on the Bears.
Worst case scenario, they compete.
All right.
We're in a spot to compete.
Hey, Battle of the Bays.
Ooh.
One is a place you don't really want to be this time of year. The other place is where you want to be.
Listen, I'm a Bears fan, for anybody that doesn't know. So I'm never going to love the Packers. What I will say is that Tampa Bay is pretty bad, and it's probably going to be 10 degrees in Green Bay this weekend. With that being said, Jordan Love stinks. He's not good in my eyes. So do you say, can the warm weather team come up and play well in Lambeau, or do they not? That's where this is a throw it out,
They're professionals. I think the cold weather thing gets a little blown out of proportion, unless you're like Miami and you're slinging it all over the field. And
fair enough. Okay.
Might slow a team down that's passing, but Tampa Bay kind of grinds it out. They're kind of like a grinded out Midwestern team.
True. Fair enough.
But I still think the Packers win.
Yeah, I'd probably take the Packers, but it hurts me.
Yeah. All right, Jets at Miami. This is no-brainer.
Dolphins.
Yeah,
this is
Miami.
Dolphins. You don't even have to think.
No, we're moving on.
No, we're moving on.
I'm putting big points on that one.
I would as well.
Giants at the Saints. So what happened with the Giants? Why did they win?
This is an interesting game. But I'll tell you why they won is because of Tommy DeVito. That's why they won. To be honest with you, this is another team. I know it's that time of the year. Everybody's fighting for playoffs, but this is a team in the NFC at least that's really fighting for it. But yeah, I don't feel confident in the Saints, to be honest.
You don't?
No.
I'm going Saints all the way.
You just had Tommy DeVito on primetime ball out for 3 touchdowns and 200 plus yards on 60-70% completion. So I am rolling with him. Yeah, you got Saquon Barkley. The defense is healthy. I go with the Giants, but
you sound like his dad, Danny.
Really?
Like you're bragging about his son.
Yeah. Well, I ride the hot hand.
All right, Danny DeVito. I'm probably gonna go New Orleans here, But like
That's
I
fine.
said, I need upsets, and you seem pretty adamant about the Giants. I'll give you a little tip. So going into last week, I
Yeah.
had the maximum amount of points you could get going into the Monday night. So I thought
Mhm.
I have the Packers as a heavy favorite. I got the Dolphins as a heavy favorite. I'm going to stay status quo because if they both win, I win the pool for the week. If I
Yeah.
was down and I had a chance, then I would have picked an upset. But you're thinking, there's no way the Packers are going to lose to the Giants. And the Dolphins are not going to lose to the Titans.
Well, they
And you know
did.
what? They freaking lost. So I really don't want to pick the Giants because they screwed me last week. And I probably shouldn't pick the Packers.
This is all logical reasoning right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You're
what made
just
it worse is that Beth Townsend at my office, her kid, you played against her son, Kyle Townsend, in
Richmond.
basketball. Yeah, he's from Richmond. He was a blonde point guard.
I remember it. I remember.
She won, and I finished second. It's just
If this makes this better for her, he was probably the nicest kid on that team. They weren't nice at all, but he was probably the nicest of them all. So that's a
yeah. Don't
compliment
tell her that.
to the Dolphins.
She's gonna watch this now and get a big head.
Don't get it
No,
twisted though. We don't like Richmond. That's fine.
no, no. But we would have liked them to beat Woodstock last night.
We would have very much so, but
Didn't happen.
not enough charges taken.
All right, Houston at Tennessee.
Houston at Tennessee.
Tennessee's a favorite here. Houston had a hiccup, but I think they're good.
This is tough.
I think losing Tank Dell has hurt them a little bit.
Yeah, Tennessee's playing well, I guess, kind of.
But they
You beat the
played Monday
Dolphins.
night. Short week.
I think I think if the Titans had to ask to play anybody, it would be the Texans. But this week, just because of, that was not a great game from CJ Stroud. But
Right.
you can't
Tennessee's got
base
a
it.
good coach. I think Tennessee can pull this out. I'm going Tennessee.
I'm like 50-50, but yeah, Tennessee is not a bad pick. I wouldn't count out CJ Stroud though, but we'll see.
All right. Taylor Swift and the Kansas City Chiefs are traveling to New England.
How many days is there going to be a call this week where we have to listen to Patrick Mahomes whine for like 6 days straight after?
He's not going to whine after this week because he's going to win by 12.
Yeah, this is going to be a decimation in my
Yes.
eyes. The Pats blow. Yeah.
We'll move on.
Yeah. They're
40,
angry. They're playing angry.
just like the next game. 49ers at the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Blowout.
that's not close.
No, blowout. Then we go the Command Skins at the Rams.
I love the Rams at home.
I do too, and the Rams are coming on. Like they could make the playoffs.
They sneakily have like one of the best receiving cores in the league.
Absolutely.
Cooper Kupp starts hauling in catches, and then Puka Nacua, Higbee's playing
God
well.
bless you. I agree. Rams, 6.5 point favorites. I might even take the spread. I might give them the 6.5.
That's a touchdown. I think it's hilarious when Vegas gives us 6.5. It's like, you don't think this team's going to win by a touchdown? Like, at home.
Take it. Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
All right, now we move on. This is a good game. Cowboys at Bills.
There's a lot to unpack here because the Cowboys look like they could. It hurts me to say they could win a Super Bowl.
They were my Super Bowl pick at before the season started. I had Jags against the Cowboys.
I don't know. I'm not sure about the Jags, but the Cowboys could be in the Super Bowl for sure. I don't know if they could win it, but they could be there for sure.
Buffalo needs to win.
Are you betting on the team that's hot or the team that's desperate?
I say letdown game for the Cowboys. They're coming off a huge win at home, going on the road, frozen tundra.
There's nothing wrong with that pick.
Buffalo's going to win.
Go with the Bills. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You never hurt bet on Josh Allen.
Then we got the Ravens going to Jacksonville. This is a little bit of the opposite of Tampa Bay going to Green Bay. We got the cold weather team going to the warm weather team.
I like this game, first of all. the talk about a team that could go to the Super Bowl, the Ravens.
Yeah. But
But
Jacksonville's my preseason pick, so
my gut tells me take the Ravens just because I think they're the better team. But
Jacksonville's on the cusp. They need to win.
I mean, Jacksonville, let me look here.
But Baltimore, did they win last week? It was a close one, wasn't it?
I'm
yeah, they won on the last second or the
Here's my
overtime.
thing. You're right. They did. Here's my thing. The Jaguars haven't scored 20 points since 6 weeks ago. So, and I think the Ravens defense is probably good enough to hold them to that again. So
Absolutely. Ravens.
I think it's the Ravens.
Yeah, I agree.
I was gonna say I clicked on the Jaguars. I'm looking at their schedule right now. They haven't scored. They scored 21. I'm sorry, but let's just call it 20.
All right, then we go to our Monday night game. This is a sneaky one here. Philadelphia is going downhill, playing at Seattle.
That's a tough game.
Yeah, Seattle hasn't been playing well.
No.
But Philadelphia's defense is like a sieve. I mean,
yeah. My gut once again tells me to take the Eagles, but
yeah,
it's pretty much just how much you value the Seahawks at home, because they got probably the best stadium and fans still.
Yeah,
maybe besides the Chiefs, but I would take the Eagles. They probably need it. Now, Jalen Hurts isn't going to go 2 weeks without a good game.
Eagles get it.
Yeah,
Eagles get it.
Eagles got it.
Well, hey, we're almost at like where we usually get done. I told you 20 minutes. It's at 24, so
that's good.
Hey, thanks for coming on. This was
Thank
awesome.
you for having me.
Get a little message for Debbie. Just send her a little message. It'll make her day.
Debbie, I hope to see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this webcast. Hopefully the picks help people out. But
absolutely. Thanks for coming on.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, everybody.
Mason is one of my top 5 favorite people and players I've coached, or even people that I've ever been around. He is just class. Awesome dude.
You're the best.
You. Back to work.
Yep. Thanks.
Bye.